Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Everybody, welcome into the Auburn Blitz here at noon. We're live on location at Mav's Seafood Market. We're out here on the porch, and man, it is a gorgeous. We'd normally be out here in the front with the big sign behind us, but it's hot, and that's, hey, we're here for it. We've been waiting on it. It's summertime. You can probably hear the boil that's going on back here behind us because cooking up some fresh crawfish and some shrimp. You can come down here to Mav's Seafood Market and pick up the fresh fish, shrimp, crawfish, crab legs. Man, it's already pre-sold, but man, they got 2 coolers in there full of blue crab. Somebody's going to be eating good this weekend.
Absolutely, there's no doubt. But you still have plenty of time to come in before heading to the baseball game. So if you want to get some food before going into the baseball park, whatever it might be, you still have a little bit of time.
You do, absolutely. And you need to check out the fresh fish menu today. Atlantic cod, 8-ounce fillets, 12 to 16-ounce flounder fillets. I'm sorry, the flounder is already sold out, so that's all. But you still have the black grouper, the snapper, redfish, and salmon and tuna. What a lineup.
What a lineup. I mean, it's always great here. I am getting really excited for some crawfish. I'm bringing some home.
And then you get a 1-pound box of cocktail claws. You can get a 40-pound box of oysters. You can get a half box. You can get all the different stuff. The pricing's unbelievable. They're doing half off on certain things. So, again, we'd love to have you come on down to Mav's Seafood Market here in Dadeville, Alabama, and glad to be on location. Glenda Mitchell Law Firm, everything Auburn Blitz, brought to you by Glenda Mitchell.
Yes, everything. She is outstanding. She and her team worked so hard. We had somebody comment on the podcast earlier today talking about how she helped one of their family members and how important it is that she travels to you. So how awesome is that?
It is. And the phone number for Glenda Mitchell,
334-604-7927. That is if you're in Alabama. And if you're over in Georgia, 678-721-0417.
Put those numbers in your phone. But we have a ton to talk about here on the show today. We're glad all of you that are joining us now. Mike brings it up, so I think it's fitting to say Paul Ellen, longtime part of the Auburn Network, passed away, and thoughts and prayers are with his family. And man, boy, you talk about childhood memories for me, and listening to the radio and Paul Ellen in studio control, the Dixie Crystal Sugar scoreboard show, our score. I think I probably hit some heartstrings with some people on that. I mean, you just let's go back to Paul Ellen with the Dixie Crystal Sugar score update. And I mean, I can just hear all that going on right now. And he's just such a big part of the broadcast team and such a really, really good person. So, again, a loss for all of us that are Auburn people to have such a good guy pass away. And so, again, thoughts and prayers with his family.
And everybody down at the Auburn Sports Network and everyone just that he touched literally almost every single day. So really, really sad, and thoughts and prayers for everybody.
Absolutely. All right, so we dove into the official visit weekend this morning on the show. And, again, we only hit a few guys because you can dive into a lot of these guys. So we're going to talk about a few more of those here. Do you expect – I'm just going to ask you this question off the hoof. How many War Eagle emojis, over, under 3 War Eagle emojis this weekend, Faith? Over, under?
I'm gonna go with 3 on the dot.
You're going to go with a push.
So
okay.
I just think that you've got 5 coming in that are already committed. And so that leaves you with 7 that are still deciding. And I think a lot of the ones that we've really been talking about kind of have their commitment date
Scheduled.
scheduled, but also they've got a few OVs after Auburn, which what we've come to learn is a lot of these guys like to go and take all their visits.
Don't blame them.
And then make a decision afterwards. So I don't know. I'm taking about 3.
Okay, so going to have 3 War Eagle emojis. I'm here for it. When y'all look at this list of 12, and you and I talked about it, Myson Johnson Cook, Donovan Moore, Brylan O'Dour, Kareem Palmer, Gary Chapman Jr. The other guys that are on this list, they're all warm except for one. Tamarian Moreland from West Palm Beach, Florida. He's the only one that's not like where you feel like, hey, there's a legit chance any of these other guys could commit. Marquise Evans, we talked about this morning. We talked about James Branch. Both are trending warm. Reed Ramsire, we talked about him. He's trending toward Auburn. Then you got Terrence Smith coming in. We haven't talked about him. Davion Jones, who there's a lot of people eyeballing him, another defensive back, another safety. And then Chance Gilbert from Georgia. And that's another guy that, when you look at it, his offer list, he's a high 4-star guy, Faith, and you look at it, and it's another Auburn-Georgia battle, it feels like. I think Alabama's in the mix. I think if you had to say who's leading, it'd probably be Georgia. But
that's an in-state school for him.
Yep.
We know how competitive Georgia is getting Georgia kids, but how Auburn's been successful getting some Georgia guys in the last couple of years. So definitely think that Georgia is doing their due diligence, though, trying to keep some of those guys in state.
Well, it's another big one. Again, visited Georgia last weekend. Now he comes in to visit Auburn. I don't see any other official visits scheduled for him. So it really seems like it's come down. Unfortunately, Travarius Robinson, former Auburn player, is the position coach for Georgia. And again, but Coach Banks at Auburn really doing a good job in a short amount of time and really turning some heads out there. Look, would be a massive coup if Auburn could get Chance Gilbert this weekend. Will he commit? Will he go back after the visit and go, let me process the things? But Georgia really wants this kid from East Coweta, Georgia. And I don't blame him. And I think Auburn's pushing too. And I think what you're seeing is this battle between Alex Golesh and Kirby Smart on a lot of players that are coming in this weekend, that were here last weekend. And then the next couple of weekends, you're going to see that battle go.
How bold is it for Alex Golesh to really put himself in the mix with somebody like Kirby Smart and really try to take over some guys that, are in state for Kirby and the Georgia Bulldogs?
I think it's saying that, the state line never has mattered for us at Auburn, and it's going to matter even less now. We're coming over there. If we need to, if we're going to go after a player, we're going to go after him. We're going to go head-to-head with you. And look.
What about experience-wise, though, with Alex Golesh being in his first year in the SEC and Kirby being a vet in there?
I think you look at it from a standpoint of, hey, I'm new, and Kirby Smart's already got that experience, but how can I get experience without time? And that's going to take time, but my goals are not going to be any different today than they are going to be 10 years from now, and it's to build a winning program, and you can be part of that winning program, and this is how we're going to do things. This is how we're going to structure. I think obviously, Faith, this coaching staff's saying the right things. I don't know what they're saying verbatim. I'm just making up stuff of what I would say, but I think you and I both understand what these coaches are doing. They're not backing down to anybody. They're not going in going, well, maybe I hope we can do. They're going in saying, why wouldn't you choose us?
Yep.
And here's what we can do for you as well.
Absolutely. That's kind of where it all seems like it's coming from at this point is, you heard Alex Golesh at the SEC meetings talk about, with the college football playoff format of, hey, you guys really don't want to hear anything from me. But now seeing him in the recruiting world in the SEC where he's like, hey, just because, Kirby, you've been here for X amount of years or whatever, you have to reintroduce yourself to me because I'm going out and getting guys from all over the place.
I truly don't think what you've done in the past obviously gets you to where you are. And especially if you're going to go long term, what is Auburn long term? A top 15 program nationally. Yeah, you got to go back and look at how you got to where you are. But I think in this day and age, and you can look at Indiana, who's been one of the most perennial losers in college football for a long time, can go to the mountaintop, win a national championship. I don't think it's as important about what you did in the past or what you did last year or the year before. It's about where you are right now and what it looks like when you're going out and comparing. Like, trophies in the case show what you've done, but what can you do for the new group coming in? And I think when you look at it from that standpoint, and NIL and all the factors that go into making the decision now, Faith, these teams like Indiana and Texas Tech that have always been down the list, they're not down the list anymore. They don't have all these trophies to go in and show everybody and brag on. They just go in and sell a vision and go, hey, do you want to buy in? And I think somebody said it to us the other day. Auburn's not going out they're getting top players, but that's not priority to just go down a list and go, well, let's get all these 5 and 4s. Let's go get some guys that are 5 and 4s that fit our culture.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
Let's go get some
right.
3s that fit our culture and that want to come in and maybe have a little bit of an edge. I know we talked about Alex Golesh maybe seeing himself in some of these players with an edge, a little chip on their shoulder going, hey, I'm better than what they've ranked me, and I'm going to go show everybody.
Absolutely. I think you nailed that.
All right, we're on location at Mav Seafood Market, Faith, and again, the smell coming from over there on the other side of the porch is phenomenal. The boil that's going on with the crawfish and the shrimp.
So good.
It is unbelievable. And went in the truck. They still got some crawfish this weekend. Not a lot, but you can come on down, and it's going to be an outstanding weekend for a boil.
I mean, this is the most perfect time for it to happen because
the breeze,
the weather is finally, let's knock on wood again, getting turned around a little bit. So might as well get some good crawfish, get some seafood.
And you can see customers coming in and out right now and picking up stuff, and you can too. I went in there, man, the fresh fish is amazing. Right there for you to come pick up, and we'll go back through that menu as we go through the show. But we're up against our break. Stay tuned. More to come here on the Auburn Blitz right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
At Southern Union State Community College, success isn't a solo journey. It's powered by something bigger. A herd of faculty, mentors, industry partners, and a community committed to helping you move forward. Whether you're earning a degree that prepares you for immediate entry into the workforce, transferring to a university, or learning a new skill, Southern Union helps you find your strength and run with it. Herd powered, performance driven. Southern Union State Community College. Apply today at suscc.edu.
there's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Summer is on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet.
Truck Month is now at Glenn Smith in Opelika. We've got fresh new Silverado 1500s and 2500 HDs arriving daily. Plus, you'll get 0% financing on Silverado 1500s right now. Drive Chevy Equinox models from 3.9 financing. But wait, that's not all.
Enjoy no payments for 90 days.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Everyone to the Auburn Blitz. 45 minutes left on the show. Today, we're really just getting started, and we are on location at Mav's Seafood Market. And man, it smelled phenomenal. They've already had customers coming in and out. The whole time we've been here, we got here about 45 minutes prior to the show, maybe a little bit longer than that. And people have constantly been pulling up, getting their food for this weekend. And, it's such a blessing to have a seafood market that has fresh seafood delivered a couple of times during the week from the Gulf right here.
Yeah, and it just being 30 minutes away from Auburn, I know I talk about it all the time, but there not being somewhere in Auburn to get crawfish has been one of the most inconvenient things. Now, Mavs is here, and it's only 30 minutes away, so you literally just drive up 280 and then get over here, and it is so convenient, so fresh, so good. It's made the biggest difference.
It has. So phenomenal. So many of you love seafood out there like we do, and this is the place to come. All right, now let's talk about some more of these guys. And we talked about Reed Ramsire this morning and a lot this week. Guess who is now the perceived leader, according to 24/7?
Seems like the Auburn Tigers.
Do they get a warmer now?
I don't know.
It hadn't shifted up to that like James Pace. But, look, we all know that, and we've said it a million times, Texas has kind of been the lead for him. But he's the number 12 interior lineman in the country. So this is a big opportunity for Auburn to go ahead and land another big-time prospect on the offensive line. And we've said it, and I think Coach Golis said it. You asked him a question in the last press conference we had about the tight ends, and he was like, I think he went on about 5 minutes about how proud he was to get a question about the tight ends and how you made his day on that, because nobody ever talks about the tight ends until you don't have one, kind of like a kicker. Nobody ever says anything about those positions until you don't have one. And so Auburn really hadn't had the production out of that room. So he was excited about that. And then also, which is always a topic in every press conference we're in, is our offensive line, Faith.
Every single time. And it's always asking for prayers. And that's kind of where you want to
He literally asked for prayers.
Like, that's kind of where you want to get away from some of this, is you shouldn't be asking for prayers because it's been such a struggle. It should be, hey, we're finally starting to take a step up. And I think Coach Hoodie's really doing that. I think he's changed a lot of just even some of the fundamentals that comes with being an offensive lineman, because we know that it wasn't there last year. The fundamentals, the basics.
They weren't. And again, when you look at the amount of money Auburn had on that offense, and Auburn had some really good players on that offensive line. I mean, a couple of them got drafted. So what does that tell you? Like, you had 2 guys get drafted, had another one you thought was probably the highest ranked of all of them, ended up going in the transfer portal, going to Florida State. I'm telling you, like,
it tells you that they weren't a unit. They weren't a team.
They
were on different pages, and it is one of those things. I can't even remember what I said exactly either last year or a couple months ago, just about how the coaching for them was a miserable kind of feel.
Just admitted it was terrible.
I don't know how many times you can say that, like, going over there, it felt like it was a miserable
funeral
time, but there wasn't any energy, and you could tell that they weren't in it together. That makes sense.
No, we saw the change in the season when Freeze was let go and the way practice was run.
Right.
And it went from 2 separate teams to 1 team. And again, I said it, you said it, before the season even started, when we started going to practice, we were like, something's like, why aren't we all together doing the warm-ups and the thing? Like, there were signs. There were signs, but you were like, well, maybe they know something that we don't. Maybe this is just how they do it. Maybe this is just the style. No, it was not the way some of the guys on the staff really wanted to be doing it, but they had to do what they had got told them to do. So I don't think it's ever a good idea for the offense to go do something and then the defense to go do something when you're all supposed to be doing it together.
Absolutely. So we'll see. But this is going to be a big weekend for these recruits coming in. And again, 5 of them already committed to Auburn, and 7 of them that are all warm but 1. So 6 that are all high on Auburn.
All right, here's a guy that we haven't talked about from Pennsylvania, Lansdale, Pennsylvania, another offensive lineman, 6'7", 290 pounds, Terrence Smith. The reason we haven't talked a lot about him is because he's got 4 in his top 4, and Auburn may be number 4. And I don't know what's going on there, but the perceived leaders for him are maybe either LSU or Tennessee, and Rutgers is the other team in there. But, you know, he's got a commitment date coming up, and Auburn's got him in here this weekend. Is this somebody that they can get in here, and is this another guy that Coach Hoodie can maybe sway and go, hey, you can come here and you can kind of do some things, but Auburn has been shifted up to warm.
They have, and he's got obviously Auburn this weekend, and then next weekend we'll go to Tennessee, and that being one of his top leaders. But LSU was his first OV, and they're still at the top for him. But we were talking earlier on the podcast about LSU only having 4 commits as of right now.
Right.
So
they lost one at a guy decommit yesterday, I think. So
so it's going to be interesting.
You mean Lane Kiffin lost somebody?
He's probably going to say something about it. That's probably not.
Somebody pushed
nice.
that video out of him at Florida Atlantic doing the owl thing, and how unmotivated he was to do that recruiting video. And he's like, "Hey, everybody, this is Coach Kiffin. Come be a Florida Atlantic Owl. Go Owls." It's still, that video still is hilarious to watch. But back to talking about Terrence Smith. 6'7", 290 pounds, another interior lineman that could be, you know, that's a big guy, could project to go outside as well. But from Pennsylvania, and he's got LSU, Auburn, Tennessee in his top 4 along with Rutgers. So got your chance this weekend with that big guy. So he's one that we haven't talked a lot about. Can Auburn make an impact on him this weekend? We will wait and see. All right, Faith, we are Mavs here today.
We're at Mavs. They are going to have their Father's Day bundle released tomorrow. So make sure you check in on that and get your Father's Day pre-orders in, because I already know a bunch of dads are going to want some seafood from Mavs.
No question.
What's your ideal?
What else could you want?
What's your ideal seafood Father's Day dinner?
Oh man, shrimp, crawfish, just all of that in there. Everything. Good fish. Throw some crab legs in there. Throw some seafood pasta in there.
Ooh, okay. I hear that.
Some crab dip. All kind of stuff. There's all kind of things. Hey, none of it's bad. That's the good thing. So
none of it.
You can't lose either way. Hey, what about some stuffed crab? Pretty good stuff. All right, we're on location and we're up against the break. Stay tuned. A lot more to come here on Auburn Blitz right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sense Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sense Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensagreen.
Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Join the 43rd Alabama State Games, June 12th through 14th, 2026. Compete in Olympic-style events and support Alabama youth sports. Discover the power of sports. Registration opens March 1st at alagames.com.
By the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm. We're live on location at Mav's Seafood Market. Man, they're cooking it up down here right now. Smells so good. We're going to have some of that great crawfish and shrimp here shortly. We can't wait. You can do the same, as Faith just said before we went to break. Going to have the Father's Day specials released tomorrow.
Yes. So excited for that. I am really looking forward to having some good crawfish. I'm taking some home because obviously have to.
You got to.
But yeah, so halfway through our program means it's Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Time to talk about them. I mean, also they have some good meals going on this weekend for $18.99. They've got a pulled pork sandwich and 4 chicken wings.
I mean, I tell you all the time that
crazy.
I don't know how they get away with the prices. And the June specials that are going on are phenomenal. And I don't know how you're just not all over next weekend.
Oh, yeah, the ribeye steak sandwich special for $21.99.
That thing sounds so dang good, man.
Are you kidding? Served
with onion rings or the home fries. Just outstanding. Of course, they got the Father's Day specials going on as well, too. So, you know what? What about a mixture of some Mav seafood and some Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine barbecue?
Are you kidding
for
me?
Father's Day? You want to make somebody really happy? Go get you a bundle. Go get you some ribeye surf and turf.
Yeah.
Get you some ribeyes from Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine, and come get you some shrimp and crawfish from. Hey, you want to talk about the Father's Day plate that you asked me about? That's the Father's Day plate. I don't know many guys that would not like that. So
heard that. So
great deals. We'll talk about them throughout the month for Pepper Tree, but we appreciate Kathy and Jeff, their staff in Montgomery and in Auburn. Go check them out, either place. And they are 2 totally different stores, by the way. So that's a lot of times you go, well, just go that. No, it's really a different environment in both. So, all right, Faith, recruiting, big time. We're going to be on top of it this weekend. Anytime news breaks, go check us out on our Instagram page. That's where it's going to be released there. And then, of course, on Monday, we'll be back bright and early to give everybody a recap of what happens this weekend. So, again, 12 visitors in. Half of them already committed to Auburn. Can we get 3? Faith said 3 War Eagle emojis this weekend.
We'll see. I don't know.
We had 7 last Friday.
I know.
I mean, last weekend. Not going to have 7.
No, there's
not gonna
no
have
way.
7. Not going to have 7, but I like the 3 number.
I think that's a good number.
That's why I said it at over under 3. I think that's probably spot on. So, all right, let's talk some baseball because it is time for the Super Regional today in Plainsman Park. And again, this is Ole Miss coming in. Now we dove into it a little bit this morning. I just got to ask about it on Gary Harris's show in Tuscaloosa about the drama, about the hotel rooms and stuff. Look, it is what it is. Like, I don't think anybody is out here trying to intentionally sabotage somebody and make their trip more difficult and try to create things to make them not have, their attention on the game. That is not what happened.
First of all, do you think these boys are
nobody cares?
Like so worried about it that they're losing sleep over it? The only sleep they might be losing over it is the 10 minutes that might take them longer to get over to Plainsman Park.
Yeah, the back and forth now that Mississippi State fans have jumped into, and the Alabama fans have jumped in on the Ole Miss side, and the Mississippi State fans have jumped in on the Auburn side. And this one, look, I don't normally read tweets, but this guy's like, yeah, Mississippi State fans, we get it now. We know what you do. So, hey, even on Gary's show just a little bit ago, we were just talking about how Ole Miss really just has a chip on their shoulder right now about everything with Lane Kiffin and Sark taking shots at them in football, all the stuff that Nick Saban came out and said, with the college football thing, they feel like he's been a hypocrite because when they tried to do maybe some things Alabama was doing, they got busted and Alabama did. And then now the thing at Auburn, they're like, well, woe is me. Let's just pick on Ole Miss. Let's just figure out a way to make their life miserable.
It's insane how everything just continues to go back to Ole Miss. Like, I don't even know how to say it, but they are just the complainers, everything. Oh, something bad happens. Oh, this would happen to Ole Miss. Oh, this. I mean, please.
Yeah, and then, again, to kind of go along with that, Alabama now all of a sudden discounting everything and buying up tickets and giving away 500 tickets. Yeah, I thought we were the little brother. I thought we didn't set trends, but I don't know. Maybe it's a figment of my imagination.
I mean, $2.50 for domestic beers and $1.25 hot dogs at Plainsman Park all weekend.
I don't really care what anybody does at any part. That's what Auburn's doing, and that's a good deal.
Well, it costs you $200 to get in. So.
The least they can do is give you $1.25 hot dog. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But,
wow, you really saved me there. Gosh.
I mean, I hear what Tubbs is saying. Like, when the tickets sell out in a minute, and people and then you have to go on the secondary market, and we'll verify this. We'll pull up some of this, and we'll look and
StubHub. Or go on Vivid, whatever.
I go to Vivid. I mean, it's all very much the same. Fees and stuff. There's some other apps out there that I'm finding that are better than all of these. So, but if you're going out to Plainsman Park, it's going to be a wild crowd. Could be another record setter. And I think Auburn could push over 9,000 this weekend. I mean, because all the different
they
things.
already had their record broken.
Yeah, this past week.
Yeah, Monday with 8,000 something. But now, they've added so much more, and then obviously got the outfield and everything.
So you can get an all session. Let's just look at this. I know we got to get to a break. So let's just look at game one. Let's not do an all session. So general admission 54. There's some general admission going for 112, depending on how many you need. But if you're getting in a section, 2 tickets each, 165, 149, 187, 207, 245, 282, 447, 704. Whoever's selling that, I'm sorry.
$939.
Section, let's see where that is. Section 106, which is directly behind home plate. Row K, there are 2 tickets on Vivid seats for $939 a piece. Y'all have at it. Really?
That is crazy.
Really?
So all the general admission, though, those are the ones where you have to stand, right?
General admission, or if you can get out here toward, I think, is Tiger Terrace general admission where they brought the seats in. So it's kind of first come, first serve. Just go to the parking deck. Get there.
Yeah, but you got to get there before they.
I know. I don't know. I don't have a good answer, but that's we're reading it right off the app here. So anyway, we're up against another break here on the Auburn Blitz, brought to you by the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm and J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job is too big or too small for all your excavation needs. All right, we'll be back right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama. Summer is on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
During Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air Jurassic Challenge, replace your system by July 31st, and you could win up to $2,500 back for the oldest HVAC system or $1,000 for the oldest water heater. Call Dixie and it's done.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Going to the Auburn Blitz, couple segments left on the show today. We're at Mav Seafood Market. Man, it's a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Get out, enjoy it. If you're heading to Plainsman Park, enjoy your time out there. If you don't have a ticket, and if you don't have one right now, you better get ready to. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Go to Bunkers.
Literally go to Bunkers and watch the game there, because I know they're going to have a huge watch party. There's $1 wings today, so just because you can get $1.25 for a hot dog, you can get $1 wing. Okay, like that's.
Like you said it. I mean, you just nailed it. You went, well, they ought to give it for $1.25 because, like, guys, seriously, like, it is ridiculous if you didn't get a ticket through the normal process of ordering a ticket
in less than a minute.
Yeah, if you didn't hit, I guess. Like, I still don't understand. The bots go in and create this thing, and they buy all the tickets up. I mean, we know what goes on, and it sucks. I hate it. It's not Auburn. Auburn uses these ticket groups, and they tried to block all these things, all these groups, Ticketmaster, all that, but people just find loopholes around it, Faith, and they end up buying all the tickets, and the people that want to take their family to a fun game, they can't do it. I mean, man, you can go out and buy $176 a piece to go sit out in the Yeti yard. I mean, seriously.
I don't know. I think that's absolutely crazy. But if you've got the money and you want to go spend it, go ahead and do it. I mean, that's where thinking it's going to be sold out and you're going to have more people than you did on Monday night with ticket prices like this tells me.
Well, everybody's just trying to take advantage of that. And what it, like you're saying, could hurt the crowd and attendance when we'll see.
Basketball.
We saw,
think about basketball.
That's it.
And no one was into it. It was all just everyone sitting there like
doubt.
such apart.
So hopefully that doesn't happen. But if a lot of people got on there and bought tickets and they're planning on selling, they have no intention of going, and those are empty seats for people that could have been there and wanted to be there. It's a bad deal. I don't have an answer for it. I'm not sitting here trying to point fingers at anybody, but I am agreeing with what Tubbs is saying over here. And I pulled up some other ones for other super regionals, and it ain't nowhere near this.
No. So it's crazy. But if you can make it, go out there, hang out at Plainsman Park. It's going to be a really interesting game one. I think you got to go out there and get on top immediately. And it all comes down to who's going to be able to swing the bat and actually get some runs in.
I agree. And Auburn will have Alvarez on the mound tonight. And I think that's the right decision. I think he, coming off Marciano pitching at the beginning of the week, you go back to Alvarez, and he's like a number one starter to me. I mean, I told you that. I feel like, he's probably been the guy for the last 2 months for Auburn. He's facing an Ole Miss offense that has hit 103 home runs, though. And they've got a lot of power, and they score runs in bunches. So you have to stay away, Faith, from those big innings that Ole Miss – they chase big innings. I mean, they strike out a bunch. They strike out at like a 32 to 33% rate. But when they get it going and they get some big innings, man, they can get up on it.
Yeah, right now they're hitting .265 as a team. So you can't go in and underestimate any team at this point in the game. That's what we said earlier on the podcast, was going in and looking and trying to scout a team like Milwaukee and then getting absolutely smoked by them in the first inning was not on Auburn's bingo card by any means.
It wasn't on anybody's. Who will be the opposing pitcher tonight for Ole Miss? It's their ace, their lefty, Hunter Elliott. 5-3 record on the season, has an ERA of 5.21. Hasn't had his best stuff at times. He struck out 100. He's walked 38, but he's 21-10 in his career. And again, I know we've said it multiple times. There's only 3 games that separate Auburn and Ole Miss. Now I know that we played a much tougher schedule overall, and that plays into it. But still, at the end of the day, really all these numbers are just to kind of set you up. It's really about who shows up at 7 o'clock tonight and at 4 o'clock tomorrow.
What are you expecting to see from some of these guys that had some of the best regional play, across the board this last weekend, in Chase Fralick, Ethan Bingaman, those kind of guys that had a really, really good regional last weekend?
Been doing it all year. Those guys have been solid. Auburn picked up a couple of guys that really had not been doing much and hadn't had a lot of playing time that took advantage of their opportunities. I think Brandon and Mason McCrane both played extremely well. I thought Eric Guevara, he's one of the best defenders in the league over at third base. Great. Got to get Bub going. Again, I know I've said that a million times, but a guy that's as crucial to this lineup as Bub is, he's a streaky hitter. I get it. But he needs some success early.
Yeah.
To kind of get things going for him, because, man, it affected his body language. It affected everything, man. And it's not a cut against him. It's mental of baseball. When you go out there and everybody else around you's hitting and you can't get anything going, man, it starts to really wear on you.
You've got the whole entire stadium or the baseball park chanting your name and cheering you on, and you strike out time after time. It does go and affect your mental, but it's affecting everybody's mental in a moment like this. So, he just needs to go ahead and start swinging at the right things earlier.
Be disciplined. Go back to, and I know that's Gabe Gross and the coaching staff's job is to get him and go, hey, dummy things back down. When you're in a slump, kind of tear it all down and build it back up and say, look, you need to be looking for this. You need to be more disciplined. You need to take this approach at the plate. And that's what I'm sure they've talked to him about. And instead of going out there pressing and trying to do more than you can. So, all right, the games will be at 7:00 and 4:00, ESPN tonight, ESPN2 tonight, and then ESPN tomorrow will be the networks for the two games there. All right, we're up against our final break here. We're live on location at Mav's Seafood Market. It is about the end of the show, so which means it's about time to get the crawfish eat on shortly. Stay tuned. More to come here on the Auburn Blitz right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area. Everyone to the Auburn Blitz final segment, live on location at Mav's Seafood Market. Again, we really, really appreciate everybody that watches us each and every day. We appreciate Brent, his whole staff down here at Mav's Seafood Market. They do such a great job. Love everything about Mav's Seafood Market. We're going to get some great seafood here in just a little bit. And you can do the same leading right on up into the Father's Day weekend, which is a couple of weeks away. And you can go ahead and get those pre-orders in. They will come out tomorrow.
Yes, so they're bundles well, but if you already know kind of what you want, go ahead and have them to put your pre-orders in so that they will have enough of everything.
So baseball this weekend, again, reminder, Auburn golf team celebration at Toomer's Corner at 2:30 today. So if you want to go and celebrate, roll Toomer's Corner again with the golf team. Shout out to Coach Kleiner. We briefly texted with him yesterday, and just proud for them and what they've been able to accomplish and to win 2 national championships in the last 3 years. Man, tip of the hat. When we get Coach Kleiner on the show, I was just going to have to say, I was fully expecting the Auburn Blitz hat on championship day, but that's okay.
Hey, I really like those hats, the ones that he had on.
We got to see if he'll just not leave ours in the Uber next time, it'll be better. So, no, that's funny. But anyway, Coach Kleiner, congrats, and the whole team, very, very good job. Anytime you win a national championship in anything, you celebrate it. I mean, it's so hard to get to the pinnacle in any sport. So, again, you're not willing to make a prediction. I'm going to make a prediction. I did on the Gary Harris show this morning because they asked. I say Auburn wins the series this weekend and they move on to Omaha. I just listening to what Andres Alvarez said and in the taste in your mouth last year, getting beat on your home field and watching another team punch their ticket to Omaha. You don't want to experience that again. You're going to do everything in your power to make sure you don't have that feeling again.
Especially this being a more personal game.
True.
With it being Ole Miss, an SEC team that you didn't see earlier in SEC play this year, it's going to take a little bit more grit. It's going to take a little bit more just emotion because everyone's coming out here thinking it's between these 2 SEC teams. It's an SEC matchup. So really looking forward to it. Again, it's at 7 Central Time today. So make sure you go out and support.
Yeah, and are tuning in on ESPN 2 today, ESPN tomorrow. Go to Bunkers if you want to go hang out in a great place and have some great food and great drinks, man. Like
Bunkers is going to be the place to go.
Can you imagine what you can get for $225 in Bunkers?
A whole lot more than you can for a ticket.
So anyway, and you get to be there and cheer on the Tigers in one of the best establishments in downtown Auburn. So
absolutely,
we encourage you to do that. So as we approach the end of the show again, it's a big OV weekend for Alex Golish in this football program again. We're here for it. We're going to be sending out any information we get as soon as we get it on our Instagram and our Facebook pages. So make sure you go out there and follow us and like those pages. Faith's personal Facebook page is connected to our Auburn Blitz Instagram, so it just automatically generates. So you can go out there and like her page as well. Go like the Auburn Blitz page too as we continue to add stuff to that. But we'll see how many War Eagle emojis we get this weekend from Alex Golish. We're saying 3.
Yeah, 3. That's what I think.
You said 3. I put the over under at 3, and I like that number. That's why I put it at 3. So.
Well, hey, good minds think alike there.
3. So all right. We'll see how it goes. But a good group and definitely a couple of guys
that you want.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you want them all, but there's a couple that you really feel like, man, if you could get those to commit, man, it's really going to vault you up a couple more notches. Auburn already in the top 20 nationally in recruiting, according to 24/7. They're at 19 right now. So
yeah, so it should be interesting. We're gonna, like you said, keep y'all updated with everything that we get.
All right, so Mav Seafood Market, as we close out the show here, man, can't do our show without our great partners, and they've got so many great things going on here at Mav Seafood Market. When you look at the fresh fish menu for this weekend, the cod and the flounder are already gone. It's already sold out. But you got the black grouper, snapper, redfish, salmon, and ahi tuna. You got fresh oysters. You got the fresh brown and white Gulf shrimp. All of that, plus the lump crab meat, the crab claws, all that stuff fresh down here at Mavs this weekend. Faith, you got anything?
Everyone have a great weekend. Y'all be safe. Be careful. Watch your Auburn Tigers.
Look for those Father's Day pre-orders to come out tomorrow, the Father's Day specials, and you can make those fathers very happy out there when you do that. So, all right, for Faith Richardson, I'm Brett Pritchard saying we've enjoyed it. We hope you have. See you on Monday for more of the Auburn Blitz.